do another video by Get It Done Home Repairs. Today I'm going to show you how to install gutter guards. Before you install the gutter guards, I'm going to tell you what kind of tools you're going to need, and then we're going to get started and we're going to put it on this stretch of the roof right back over here. You're going to need a pair of snips like this here. Tin snips usually work fairly well. If you don't have tin snips, you can use a scissor. You may need a utility knife, and it's possible you may need a screwdriver as well. And of course, before you even get started, you're going to need a bucket so that you can actually put all the leaves and debris in there so you can clear out the gutters. So as you know, these guards are not on there, they're just here for demonstration purposes. Now you want to come up and you want to clean out all the leaves that are in the gutters before you put these on, of course. I will show you what it looks like without the gutter guard, and then we're going to go ahead and put it on. Okay, and as you can see, this is why we want to clean out the gutters, because you can see all the leaves down on that far end. Now here we cleaned it out already, but we're going to continue down and get all the other leaves out before we put the gutter guards on. And we're going to interlock one over the top of the other. You want to put them underneath the roof shingles. Now sometimes on putting it underneath the roof shingles is a little bit difficult because you may have one roof over the top of another roof. So you want to try to put the gutter guard itself underneath the shingles themselves so that they're touching the wood. All right, so that way it's sitting on the wood, and any water comes down in there, filters through here before it goes into there, and all the leaves will come off. Okay, then the next problem we're going to have is when you try to put the gutter guards on, where the spike and the ferrule are through the gutter, it's too thin and you can't fit the gutter guard underneath it. So I'm going to show you how to cut out on the bottom of the gutter guard so that it'll actually go right around that and it'll snap right in place. The next thing we're going to do, which we're going to talk about too, is we're going to have one of the gutter guards and we're going to have the other gutter guard here that's going to go over the top of it like this. But we're not going to have them sitting side by side like this together, because as time goes on, this one here may lift up or may push down, and then you're going to wind up with all the leaves washing down into the gutter. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to notch out about 1 inch right here, and we're going to cut off 1 inch on there, so that one will overlap the other. All right, now depending on how the flow is, in this particular case the flow is going to be going this direction and down and out that way. We're going to have it so that this one here overlaps the top of this one here, like this, so that way any leaves that come down over the top right here, they hit here and they wash away and they're not getting bound up in that crease. If we put it the other way, like this, then you run the possibility like this, you wind up with the possibility of leaves and debris getting caught underneath there, and we don't want that. So we're going to have that one overlap this one. All right, so all right, enough talking. Let's get started and get this job done. Okay, I'm hoping you can see okay here. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to put our gutter guard in the location where we want it to be, and we know that the spike is right through here with the spike and the ferrule inside there, so that it will not fit over the top. It won't lock in because it's hitting into it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our snips like this. We're going to come up underneath here. We're going to line up where that spike and ferrule is, and we're going to just do a little snip on the inside, a little snip on the inside, just like this. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to take our utility knife and we're going to take away this piece right in here. So be careful you don't cut yourself, of course. Make sure that this piece here is nice and smooth in here. Just going to take away any burrs on there. Okay, and now next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to put it underneath the shingles like I said, and then we're going to run it down and we'll attach it. We're going to line this up here. It's on here. Pull it. And now you can see it's nice and straight. But now we have this one on. We're going to go over and we're going to continue on the side over here now. So let me reposition the ladder and we'll come right back. Now, you know what, before we head out, let's just do this. I'm going to take this back so I can show you. Okay. This is what it's going to be like here. This one is going to go here, and this one is going to go on here like that. Okay, we only want to have an overlap by about 1 inch. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come in here with our snips, and we're going to cut back approximately 1 inch. Doesn't have to be exact. We'll just cut this back about 1 inch. Next thing we'll do, we'll turn this over now so we can see what we're working on. And we're going to cut down right here just a little bit until it touches into the bottom part here, just like that. And now we're going to just come across here and we're going to cut this out right here, just a couple of times, just like this. Now we'll just take this, twist it back and forth. We're going to take this piece off. We're going to make sure that this part here is nice and flat. So we're going to just smooth it down a little bit. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put these back in here, and what's going to happen is this one is going to overlap this one just like this. So any leaves and debris coming down through here will wash over the top of it and continue on down or go off this way here. Alright, so let's put this one in first now. Okay, now we're going to take our gutter guard. We're going to go underneath the roof shingle between the wood and the shingle itself, and we'll slide it all the way down, being careful that you don't break the shingles themselves, because sometimes as shingles get older, they become very brittle. So we're just going to slide it back underneath there. And once we're back underneath there, we're going to line it up with that little notch that we cut out, and then we're going to snap it in place. Now remember, in the wintertime, the shingles are a little bit harder to move than in the summertime. All right, we're going to snap it all the way in, down the end, and now we're going to reposition our ladder and continue. Okay. Now obviously before we put it all together, we're going to clean out any debris that's in the gutter itself. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is we'll take our gutter guard here and we're going to lay it over the top. Remember, we cut that little groove in there, right? Okay, now you can see there's the other spike is right through here and the ferrule is on the other side. So we're going to need to line this up on the top there, and then we're going to snip with the metal snips or the tin snips, whatever you're using. We're going to snip out around that ferrule. We're going to take it, turn it over, grab our utility knife, and then we're just going to cut that little piece off as we did on the other one down the other side. Be careful you don't cut yourself, but you want to remove that entire piece so it fits in there nice and tight. Okay. Now we'll take this, put it back underneath those roof shingles again. Now we're going to slide this piece underneath this one. We're going to lift it up a little bit. We're going to slide it back underneath it, just like this. Now we're going to snap this into the gutter itself. Slide it down a little bit, and that's it. One overlaps the other, just like this. And we're going to continue this all the way down to the very end. And now any leaves or debris that come down through here, once they hit here, either they're going to wash down this direction or they're going to wash over the top. But that's it. This job will be done, and we won't have to worry about leaves in the gutter for quite some time. Now when the water washes off the roof, it'll come washing down into the gutter guard, right over the top of it. Any leaves or debris will be just washed away. All right, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.